Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. My name is Arafi Arjuna Sanjaya, and I will explain to you about teaching in CLIL. In my opinion, CLIL provides a distinct approach to integrating content, subject instruction, and foreign language learning. It is unique in terms of how the method is taught and all of the actions that take place in the classroom, particularly in terms of its dual focus. Teacher and must examine both of criteria of for the assessing the content and the criteria for assessing the language while conducting CLIL assessment. In recent years, some specialists have attempted to develop an effective method of conducting assessment in CLIL order to balance the need to assess subject comprehension with the necessity to assess language proficiency. In a single method, linguistic performance, some academics have varied perspective on assessment techniques in the CLIL classroom. Some of them believe that the substance and language cannot be evaluated by a single test. Specific learning objectives in terms of expected learning outcomes, focusing on the assessment of material and the skill necessary, must be developed in the CLIL classroom, as well as the evaluation of the intended foreign language. To conduct an evaluation of the subject studies outcome, criteria for both categories should be developed in foreign language have become the primary factors in evaluation. Language learning objectives should not be overlooked as language is a significant resource for pupils to demonstrate their understanding of the subject. In my opinion, there are several things that need to be considered when carrying out CLIL assessment. Number one is content. In the content, students must be able to develop their skills in studying from materials such as constructing correct, and they are expected to be able to develop their knowledge subject to make correct and precise sentences. Number two, communication. The meaning of communication in this case is that students can now describe the second language taught subject using English. This is done so that students gain additional knowledge and skill in the form of English used for subject. Number three is cognition. Developing students' way of thinking in understanding concept and appropriate language is something that must be done in the CLIL assessment. And the last is culture. In terms of culture, CLIL learning in subject can be taught with cultural material related to the subject that can be studied is about the culture of politeness that exists in the culture of society. Students will gain knowledge about understanding culture of politeness that they learn in material, so that students know how there are culture in learning. Okay, and this is from me, material from me, and thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.